What's going on, everybody? I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller, and during my last Saturday live stream, I brought up something that has been bothering me, and it pertains to Seiko 5, alright? The Seiko 5 series is not what it used to be, and even saying it that way is kind of an understatement, but if you want to see all my opinions about Seiko 5 and why I think they're a joke, check out my last live stream. I'll link it in the description below, and maybe I can put it in a corner somewhere. And by the way, guys, I do a live stream right here on the Time Teller channel every single Saturday morning around 11:30 a.m. Pacific, and I would love to see you there. But okay. I've kind of reamed Seiko 5 with their 5KXs and their street style lines and everything for a very long time now, at least a couple years. And I got a comment during my last live stream and someone said, well, what other watch would you recommend? So here are 5 sub $300 watches that I think are much better options than really anything Seiko 5 is putting out right now. So let's take a look. It is 1:04 p.m. Let's get down to business. Okay, so we're gonna get the obvious choice out of the way immediately, and that's the Orient Kamasu. All right, when we're taking a look at, like, say, Seiko 5 5KX, you're getting Hardlex, which is fine in general. You are getting a non-threaded crown, a 100 meter water resistance rating. With the Kamasu, you're getting a sapphire, you're getting a threaded crown, a 200 meter water resistance rating. It's just a much better watch, better looking watch. You have different dial and bezel variations that you can choose from, but it is a proper dive watch for well under $300. You can find them on Amazon right now for around $260. Next up, a watch that I personally have owned and also made an episode about is the Casio Duro. Kind of an obvious choice, right? I mean, when we're looking and talking, I almost said when we're looking and talking about entry-level divers, the Duro has to be mentioned because although the one that I reviewed was kind of frustrating because the crown was gritty and, you know, the second hand didn't hit the markers, which is very common for kind of low-end quartz watches, this is still a dive watch with a threaded crown and a 200 meter water resistance rating. And now in 2023, almost 2024, you are getting different bezel and dial variations that you can choose from. So it's good that Casio is giving some more options here. And actually, according to Amazon, you can get it for just under $50, but I can see on my Amazon, it says that I last purchased this March 30th, 2020. So it's kind of like, I guess it was like a lockdown purchase of mine. Next up, another watch I've reviewed. I reviewed the Kamasu, I reviewed the Duro, and now this Citizen ProMaster 37 mil. These blew me away. I had all 3 variants in the office. They are awesome. I would choose the blue dial, blue bezel with that orange minute hand. Just a badass watch. It has that eco drive movement, threaded crown, 200 meter water resistance rating, great lume, great feel. Superb, superior build quality in comparison to a stupid 5KX, in my opinion. But yeah, I've taken a look at all these watches, and this one is a standout for sure. And you can find them online for like $215, so you'd be stupid not to get one. I know what you're thinking. Okay, well, but Seiko 5 has really kind of interesting, like, out there watches with like unique design qualities and stuff. So like, why are you showing me just kind of like divers that we've seen before? Okay, well, here's another watch that I reviewed that I thought was really cool and very unique and might be too out there for some, but I think it's kind of charming and really, really interesting. And it's a dive watch from Wolves of Odin. Yes, this is a micro brand. And you can get it for just under $300. This is like a $270 watch. It's titanium. It has a 9015 premium Miyota movement. Had decent lume if you can get past the faux patination, which I actually quite like. It has a color match date wheel at the 6 o'clock. Really bold Arabics and indexes. Really interesting diamond shaped threaded crown. You are getting a 200 meter water resistance rating, display case back, very, very interesting watch, sapphire crystal, AR coating. It's just a really cool, different diver, again, with that really nice kind of matte tone dial, matte bezel inlay, just really cool. And under $300, so it fits our criteria. And finally, I want to talk about a watch that I personally have not reviewed on this channel, but that I've mentioned pretty much since I've started here on YouTube, and it is a Seiko 5. Now, it's not a current Seiko 5. This is the Seiko 5 Sport SKZ211K1, also known as the Land Shark. Now, guys, upon editing this, we found out that although I didn't review this watch, Russ over at the Mad Watch Collector channel did. So shout out to him. He's probably the only other watch YouTuber that's like as weird or maybe even weirder than me. But regardless, if you're not subscribed to him, what are you doing? Go ahead and subscribe to him. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below, but let's take a look at what he has to say about this watch.
Oh my word, look at this beast. Biff. It definitely looks like a jacked up SKX. In fact, it looks like an SKX that was given to the A-team in the morning and by the end of the day comes smashing out of a barn with a cannon attached to it.
I pity the fool.
This Seiko 5 is not a diver, nor is it a field watch. It's somewhere in the middle. What makes this really appealing to me is we have a screw down crown, which has a lovely knurling to it by the way, and a screw down case back, which gives us 200 meters of water resistance. I've got to say, I've never seen an affordable Seiko have this much finishing to it.
Has an internal rotating compass, dual crowns, because one of them is obviously to actuate the time function, threaded, dual crown guards, so it has a really interesting case shape, day-date complication, color-matched day-date complication, really high visibility, high contrast, handset and indexes, a timing bezel, all of this for under $300, $256 on Amazon right now. And guys, I'm going to leave affiliate links to the watches that I can find on Amazon in the description below. When you click those links, we do get a kickback for the channel, so it helps us out a bunch. In fact, I have a whole bunch of Amazon affiliate links in the description of this video that showcase like some of my favorite like watch gear and stuff. But this is kind of the peak, the pinnacle, the golden era of Seiko 5 watchmaking. I don't think it ever got better than this. I think after this kind of went away, Seiko 5 started going down. Seiko itself started going down. But I'd be remiss if I didn't mention this in this episode of alternatives to Seiko 5. Yes, I know I'm breaking the rule. Well, this is a Seiko 5. It's not a current one, but you can still find them very, very affordably. So do not miss out on these. I'm sure after I put out this episode, people are going to be scooping these up, and then, you know, the prices will go up. So buy them now. Right now, they are underrated, and I guess, you know, unfortunately, the last good Seiko 5. All right, guys, and there you have it. What would you say is the best alternative to one of these modern Seiko 5 watches? Did I mention all of them? Did I miss one? Do you not like any of them that are on the list? Leave me that comment. I want to hear from you. All right, guys, I will catch you on the next one. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller, and always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it.